Hey everybody, Southeast Texas gardener here, up here at Rayburn, Sam Rayburn, trying to do some cleaning up after that storm we had the other night. I was on the boat. I figured this place would be a lot worse, but it wasn't. I wish it would have washed out that sand pile though. Santa Rosa plum tree right here. Got several little plumsies. Some more. One day I'm waiting for this thing to just go crazy with fruit. It's been here, I don't know, there's a couple more down there. 4 years maybe. The ones that I did pull off of there before were amazing. Oh, they were so good. A pear tree I noticed when I was cutting earlier had at least one. Last year I had 5 or 6. Yeah, where's that guy? There it is. Some big ones, as big as my fist. They were good. Looks like we have some neighbors moving in. Somebody bought some land here, clearing it out. So it used to look like that right here. So my grapevine here is doing phenomenal. It's loaded with grapes. These are the I want to say they're Thompson. They're not seedless though. Thompson's like the typical green grape you get in the grocery store. Last year, I don't know if you remember, I pulled quite a few off of here. This one's got some damage. Ended up just juicing on my thing. I don't remember what we did. Man, but my blackberries, holy smokes. They are taking off. Oh, I see another one. Let me show you what I mean. Look at this. All that red. Just covered. And being that I work on boats and not usually here, you would think I miss a lot, but nope. The birds tend to leave these alone now. As far as the new neighbors, I don't know. But yeah, there's some more. I mean, they just go crazy, shooting out some new. These new ones they're shooting out here, those will be producing next year. So all these vines will die off, and these new shoots. See, this thing just shot up. It came off one of the mother plants that was by the fence. So that one way over there came up. I just can't bring myself. Is that some black ones down there? No. I can't bring myself to pull them up when they go out there, so I just cut around them. I did see a black one over here a minute ago. Here's one. It's a little guy here, but it'll eat. See some more of these grapes over here. I didn't even have to spray this year. Typically, they get these little worms all over them, and they destroy it. I mean, they strip all the leaves off. This year, I don't know. Look at all that. Didn't really have to mess with it. These 2 blueberry bushes here, they put out fruit way before those ones back there. And I don't know what happened. Something got all these. Not this guy's. It's a little underripe. That's okay though. Ooh, that's tart. This whole line here is a muscadine. It's probably year 3. And it's tripled in size. I mean, the vines go way over there. The one, you can see the bottom. It goes all the way this way, all the way that way. Last year I got a pretty good bowl full. My brother wanted to make some wine. Turns out he needs a 5-gallon bucket worth. So, Japanese plum tree, otherwise known as loquat. Planted this thing from seed. I'm thinking in the next year or so, next couple of years, this thing's gonna start putting out some fruit. It's doing really well. Persimmon over there, looking good. I don't know what's going on with this citrus, but they usually don't bush out like this. So I don't even remember what it is, some sort of orange. That's the problem when you reach your 40s. You forget everything, at least in my case. Blueberries, real pretty blush colored right now. Loaded down. I can't wait. Hey, what do you think you're doing? He's kind of underripe, but that's okay. Oh, I mean, that's tart. There's some more here. This one last year was big and luscious. Just gave up on me. Gave up, it's a ghost. Here's a bunch more blueberries. I just love them. Fig tree, it's got a lot of dead wood on it this year. I'm thinking if I clean all that dead wood out, it's gonna just cut that tree in half. It's gonna be in half. There's that. I was cutting out here earlier with my lawnmower. I kept thinking, where in the world did that bottle of water go? There it is. Got a bunch of scrub growing underneath this thing. Gotta clear that out. Got a few little figgies coming up. There's another Santa Rosa plum. It did the same thing as the one up front. Planted it straight from Lowe's, and first couple of years I put out, 2 or 3, 4, 5 little plums. And then they stop. Then they go. I think it concentrates on doing root and just growing for a couple of years, and then it'll put out some more. These swamp rose mallow that I grew from seed that I found down there by the dam. Big, huge white flower. I don't know if you recall. Looks like a hibiscus, part of the hibiscus family. I planted 2 here that I started from seed. They grew, bloomed like crazy, died off, and now they're coming back up. We'll see what happens. Beautiful sunny day today. What is it, the May 16th? Yeah. Another Japanese plum I grew from seed. You get away. Big wasp. No, no, no. Now, I can't get over the size of these berries here. There's a YouTuber called Texas Prepper 2. He is up in Tyler, maybe. He was raving on about, well, he wasn't raving, but he was talking about these Prime Arc BlackBerry. I can't remember the name. These berries are huge. And look at this main stalk coming up. I mean, that thing's taller than my head. Now, here's another guy here. I'd actually ordered these eggs. They were like little bitty a couple years ago. Now, from what I remember him saying, if you snip off the top here, it'll start growing out instead of up. This is what's left of when I really used to put a lot of effort into growing up here. I had rows. It just, I would do onions and they would just go nuts. I mean, I'm talking softball size onions by the bag full. And then I had this great idea to bring some mulch in from the Beaumont City dump because it was kind of low and I just wanted to add some organic matter. I filled a truckload of it up in here, tilled it all under, hoed up the rows, looked beautiful, planted. They never grew. And I know it was that mulch that had some sort of effect on here. Waited a whole another year, planted again, didn't do squat. So I said, forget it. I'm not gonna mess with it no more. Eventually I'll just, I don't know, maybe I'll bring some good dirt in or just let this, I don't know, just let it go for a couple years and maybe it'll clean itself. Who knows? What is this called? Hydrangea. Is it hydrangea? I think so. Look, I got a big oak tree growing right in the middle of this thing. Gotta cut that. It's a variegated. See, part of it's variegated. If you look down here, the leaves are variegated. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Heading to Houston tomorrow. Dave Matthews concert. Once again, Lake Sam Rayburn. We'll see y'all later. We gone.